Greetings, everybody. I just woke up from a nap, so I probably sound cray-cray, but welcome back to my channel, you guys. This is going to be your weekly message to my fellow Tauruses out there. So if you guys are a Taurus, welcome to my channel for your weekly reading. This is for the 7th through the 13th, 2019. As always, I have to state this in every video. It is what it is. These readings are general based. These are not personal readings. These are meant to, first and foremost, entertainment purposes, but it's general. So there is going to be something that you can take from these videos. Not the entire reading is subject to resonate with everyone like a personal reading, because that's not what general readings are meant to do. So I'm tapping into a collective pool of different people and different energies. So Spirit is going to deliver to me multiple messages from multiple people. So if there's part of the reading that resonates, that is for you. If there's a part of the reading that does not resonate, that means that it's not for you. It's for someone else. So you have to use your own discernment and intuition while watching these videos, okay? All right. So the only way that you'll know if a reading is truly meant for you is by getting your own personal reading with a reader that will tap into your energy specifically in your situation, okay? Rather than a collective of different viewers, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and tap into your energy, Taurus. If you guys are a fellow Taurus like myself, a sun, moon, rising, or any other placement of Taurus, this is for you. I'm going to pull some cards here. This may be some specific messages before I get into the tarot. So take what does resonate if anything applies to you. Divine Spirit, what is the messages or energies surrounding Taurus, as those influenced or born under the sign of Taurus for this week? Thank you. Okay, gentrification. The Mason jar. LVR. La Flower Crown. And El Troll. Alright. So this is what's just coming to me. For some of you, take what the parts that stand out. Like I said, with the mason jar, this reminds me of the mason jar that I have. It's like a little tiny little like short one that I put sometimes I'll switch it out. I'll put different stuff in it depending on like whatever my intentions are. But I have one for my fortunes that I saved from fortune cookies. I put them in there. So sometimes I might use them for divination purposes to like share messages with people or for myself. And then I have another one where I put all the negative things that I might say that I would like to release. I put them in a jar, like a no BS jar. And then I have a jar for positive messages about myself, or just random messages, from Spirit, and I'll pull those out every now and then. But you might want to create a mason jar for some reason. It could be, for some of you out there, it could be for purposes like honey jars and stuff like that, if you guys are familiar. Dream jars, some people, just something creative to do. I'm saying that I'm getting other people. You might be in an environment where you don't feel like you belong with the gentrification. It may feel like certain people may make you feel like you don't belong, where it's something about culture. For some of you, as for others of you, it's just you feel like you don't belong somewhere, okay? This could be your hometown, this could be your school, it could be in your family. There's some weird energy with this, and I get you have to be mindful of certain people around you, because not everybody is balanced and grounded to take messages from. So this could be a person. I'm getting a male energy, or you could be a male Taurus, but I'm getting more of a male energy. Could be two different types of energies too as well, but I'm just getting like a lot of opinions and things like that. And there's some people that have ill intentions, because this person is drunk. So excuse me, this person is drunk, so they don't necessarily have the right to say certain things to you. And I'm hearing with the flower crown as well, to stay in your uniqueness. Some of you oh my god, some of you guys may have allergies. I don't know, all of a sudden I just started like sneezing out of nowhere. I just get that for some of you, you need to embrace your uniqueness, okay? Don't change for anyone or anyone else. With the troll, yeah, you might get trolled by someone, or you might just get trolled by different people. It is what it is. I'm just getting like male energy, like males telling you who you need to be. Maybe this is your father. Maybe this is an older, older man in your life. For some of you, it could be people at work. But stay true to you. And if you feel led to create a jar with some sort of intention that's to motivate you or help you with something, then definitely do that. I feel like some of you may feel like you don't belong because of your culture. Okay. And someone may say something to you, but again, you do belong here. And if it's at work, someone's saying something to you that's out of pocket about your culture or your race, or that's what I'm getting. That speak your truth, okay? Speak your truth. All right. Or don't pay it no mind. Don't pay it no mind. Okay. So let's see what your tarot messages are. What are your tarot messages for this week? The Four of Wands. Seven of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups. What's with all these cups? The Sun. Some of these cards don't want to come out. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you got some all right cards. The Knight of Swords. The Devil. Let's see if there's any cards that want to stick up. No. Okay. The Death card. Knight of Cups. The Two of Cups. Oh, wow. There's a lot of cups here, and a lot of emotional energy, a lot of water energy. So you do have a few major arcanas here too. So, excuse me, I just woke up. My bad, y'all. So the Four of Wands is your overall energy. So this is something, could be something here that you're celebrating. Specifically, it could be on an emotional level. It could be something that just goes over your head. There's a reason to celebrate or rejoice in something, and you may not see it. I'm getting like, certain people have a certain perception. Let's just use as an example what success is, or depending on who you ask, people will say different things about that, or what abundance means, what joy or what happiness means. And there's something that I feel like your spirit guides want you to rejoice in, but there's this an illusion, like you're not seeing it. I see these ghosts as your ancestors, something about your past. I'm getting like they're celebrating something, and you don't see it, and it's because you're in this Four of Cups energy for the most part, because it's like opposite. The Four of Cups and the Four of Wands versus the Four of Cups, these are opposites, but they're both fours. So I feel like this connects in some way, that your ancestors and spirit guides are doing everything that they can to show you something positive, and it's like you're not seeing it. For some of you, you may feel as though nothing's happening for you. You may feel like everything is happening against you or to you. You may feel triggered by people around you. Feel like everybody else is in a better position than you. It's this energy. And again, it's looking at your situation, like my candy bowl is empty, and everybody else, or my candy bag, everybody else has a full bag of candy, and I only have like a little bit, and everybody got the good candy, and I got the old church candy, the old old school candies. I didn't get no Snickers, I didn't get no Sour Punch straws. Everybody else, got it, and then I only got some peppermints and some pencils in my bag. It's kind of like that. And it's this comparison energy, or looking at your past for some reason. It's like stuck in the past, because that's how I see these ghosts in this deck. Sometimes it's like the ghosts of the past. And then you have the Sun card. So the Sun card right here is that really is something here that you're not seeing. It's like Spirit's trying to illuminate something for you. And I also feel like you're oblivious to it, because these giants, or this one-headed or these two-headed giant is sleeping, and one of them is sucking on a bone. So it's kind of like there may be something new that's taken place inside of yourself, like something, you're giving birth to a new chapter, a new cycle within yourself, or just a new aspect of yourself, or Spirit's, laying out a foundation for you to start over. And I feel like the subconscious wants to stay in its comfort zone in actuality with the Ace of Pentacles, because there is an opportunity, and maybe there was some opportunity. You see the trick-or-treat bucket, it's full of candy. There's an opportunity here. So you're saying, well, I don't have this, and that. And Spirit's telling you there is something available to you, but you're not seeing it. Or you are second guessing something about yourself in some way. So the Knight of Swords, this represents, I feel like this energy represents your inability to, how do I say it? It's like what needs to be looked at is being avoided. With the Devil card, it's this pessimistic energy. It could also be this energy of feeling not in control, or feeling like you're being controlled by something outside of yourself that does not have your best interest at heart. Being caught up in this lower vibrational energy, and feeling like if I don't do this, this, and that, then there's just different energies that's coming up. But some of you guys feel like you're walking on, excuse me, thin ice with someone, or just different people. You may feel like I have to do this and that in order to be successful, or I have to do this, this, and that to be loved or appreciated. And that's not the truth. For some of you, it's just, I don't know why this devil and these look like little children, but they're like little creatures. They're on a leash. So for some of you, you may feel like you're still trapped in this childhood energy that needs to be burnt off. And you're not the only one that's affected by this energy. Maybe some of you guys had been raised by narcissistic people, or it could be someone that's above you, like a leader, or someone that you work with. This is going back to the workplace for some reason. I feel you're not the only one that feels attacked by someone in your environment. And I get that you're looking at it from a perspective that you're the only one, or something like that, or that you're the only one that has been affected, or that it could be collectively that you feel like you're alone, but there's other people that can relate. Then you have the Knight of Swords. Like I said, this is something that you're trying to avoid, or some of you may even want to speak your truth and stand up for yourself and cut this nonsense out once and for all. Whatever nonsense it is that you may feel like you struggle with personally, because everyone's different. Some of you guys may do that, and I'm getting the opposite end, where some may avoid it, be running from it, avoiding bringing clarity to the situation, or speaking the truth, or cutting something out of the way. But it's all in how you handle the situation. With the Death card represents, inevitable transformation and change. And I get that you don't see this, and it's like, it's this it's a childlike, this brattiness. I call this my brat card. The Four of Cups has always been that for me. But it could also be something with the childhood, where you're stuck in your some sort of mindset that has not left you since you were a child, or you don't feel like you belong or that you fit in. And if this is a person in the workplace that's making you feel like this, or other people around you, whether they're doing it on purpose, consciously, and with that intent to make you feel this way or not, it's triggering something for a reason. I feel like Spirit wants you to let it go. Because you got to focus on what you're creating, what you're building. And even in the death card, you see the sun here, and the sun card is in the spread. So this is a positive death card. It doesn't look like the scary ones, like how they're usually depicted in the tarot. It looks nothing like that. But I'm just getting with this card, this is also about watering your own garden and focusing on the positives within your situation. And there's a what is this? I forgot what you call these things. It's not a falcon. I forgot what you call this. It's like a bird. I forgot what you call it. But he's holding or he's standing right next to a piece of paper that has an ankh on it. And this is the key to life. So this is a key to some sort of new beginning. And it's like it's right there or something. It's a piece of paper or some sort of could be a letter. Could be a letter of recommendation. It could be like setting intentions and writing out what you would like to release and how to start your new beginning. Some of you guys have already done this and you're getting the effects of it. So as they say, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And it's not to say like it's a bad thing that you're asking for what you're getting. What I take from that saying is when we ask for certain things have to be released and sacrificed in order for us to have what we want. So when we say we want, a successful life. So whatever it is that blocks us from being successful, whatever blocks us from being our whole authentic self or being in our power, we have to go through certain things that test us. And sometimes we have to remove things and people that are holding us back, or people start leaving our lives and we think it's a bad thing, but no, it's really okay. Well, these people may have been distractions in some sense, or people that really may have not been of your benefit, or people that may not support you and things like that. So you have to be mindful and just be more aware of certain things happening around you. And for others, this could be sigils and things like that will help you transform. This could be transmutation and things like that. Then you have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is that you're hopeful that there is something coming in. Some of you guys are hopeful maybe about love or relationship with someone coming in. You may be expecting a return of someone. You may be respecting. You may be expecting, it could be someone that you respect. It could be a message from someone. It does not have to be romantic based, but it could be something that does make your heart flutter, makes you happy. It could also be that you want to relay something to others, but because he's right next to the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups is right next to the Two of Cups, or the Two of Ghosts, which is the Two of Cups in this deck, that it could very well be something about a partnership. And I feel that all of this may be leading you towards some sort of supportive energy or something beneficial in your connections, or a specific connection or something romantic for some of you. But I don't really get a lot of romantic vibes from the spread, but it could definitely be that. I'm going to look at the love energies next, but this is just what I'm seeing right now, that there could be some sort of togetherness or realizing that you do have support, even if it's from one person. But yeah, this seems like something from the past, or you're afraid that something's going to be repeated from your past, where you feel like you didn't have support, or that you couldn't trust someone or trust people. There could be that fear behind the Knight of Cups too, but I'm seeing some sort of togetherness with the Two of Cups. So yeah, you got some Cancer energy, some Scorpio, some Capricorn energy, some Aries energy, some Leo energy as well. Let's take what resonates. Could also be Gemini, Libra, or Pisces energy with the two Knights, Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. So let's see what the love energy is. I'm going to use my Walu Child's relationship oracle cards. I'm going to just pull one as the overall energy for love for Taurus for this week. What is the message for Taurus? Divine timing. If you guys are interested in any of my decks, including this one right here that I made, you guys can check out my website. I have a link in the description box. So let's go ahead and see what divine timing, what Spirit is speaking of with this. The Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. This is a pretty picture. It's very pretty. I like the trees and stuff. I don't know. I just, you know. The, what is this? Five of Swords in reverse. I like to take the cards that are sticking out, but some of them just don't like to come out. The Judgment card. Whoa. The Three of Pentacles. He flew out of the deck. And the King of Wands. So, okay. With the the Page of Pentacles, sorry, the Page of Pentacles, I feel like where you're at is that you're gathering some sort of information. Some of you guys may be focused on work. I'm getting, for the most part, focusing on getting your money or getting yourself together. Focusing on like I said, focusing on yourself financially or even your health. Just focusing on yourself. I also get that some of you, like I said, you guys are seeking information on a situation. And I feel like you're trying to do this in the most practical way. Okay. With the Seven of Wands, some of you guys may have decided that something is no longer worth the fight, or you feel like, this could be past tense I'm getting, but for some of you, this is like potentially throughout this week that at some point, everyone's different, but it's going to come to some point where you may abandon something. And when you do, that's going to be that pentacle that you're seeking, that information. You see that pentacle that stands here in the background. That could be the very thing that is that clarity or that guidance that you needed. There's something in it. And then for some of you, it could be by walking away from something that was the best thing for you, and you find some sort of gem in that, some sort of wisdom acquired from that. With the Divine Timing card, this whole energy is about timing when it comes to love, and that not everything needs to be rushed and not everything has to be in a specific order or situation. With the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel that there's someone that you may have had on your mind, or someone that you may have dealt with or maybe dealing with. Someone is not hanging on to any conflict with you. I feel like maybe you and this person felt sort of attacked. So this could have been a relationship that other people did not agree with, okay? It could be, for some of you, it could have been for good reasons if you guys were not good for each other. But for others, it could have just been people didn't support you because they didn't like the person, they didn't like you, or you guys are different age groups or something like that. I'm not talking about like young kids and adults. I'm talking about like he's 40 and I'm 25 or something like that. Or this person is of a different culture than you, or race or religion, and people did not agree with it, or your friends just, whatever the case may be, there was this attack. I feel like if that's the case currently, this person does not care about that, and either do you, and that's a good thing. But for some of you, you guys may have felt like there was a lot of conflict within your relationship with each other, and I feel like this person has gotten over this. They're not hanging on to that conflict. If this is a love situation, I feel like this person may be aware of the attraction that you have to them. Both of you may share the same fear. In some cases, say for example, rejection or something like that. So that's possible. But I do see for some of you who are in couplehood that there will be a shift in your relationships where there was conflict. With the Judgment card, some of you guys are having a hard time with letting go of the past, and it's kind of like you have to learn how to let go of that inner child that's been wounded, the trauma from the childhood, and also at the same time celebrate that inner child and love that inner child. I do get that you guys have a lot of influence from your family in regards to love, and it could be that you are the one that's bringing up leading certain patterns and just energies. Like it could be generational curses, and I don't like calling them curses, but let's say generational karma, generational programming. You're the one that's closing these energies out. by the decisions that you make for yourself and your future and your love life. And also, you're bringing in a new paradigm in regard to relationships, love and relationships, because maybe you did not have a good influence around you. And for some of you, you may have had good influences and long-lasting connections and relationships where there was something positive that you could take from these things. I do get support from your spirit guides and your ancestors with some sort of chapter that's closing. There's a lot of Scorpio energy. The death card is Scorpio, and so is the judgment card. So I feel like this relates. It's this energy of rebirth and transformation. And you may receive some sort of a message that awakens something in you, some sort of truth, and your ancestors are delivering this to you. With the Three of Pentacles, Spirit supports the foundation that you're laying down, the type of relationship that you're trying to bring in, the type of partnership that you want, or whatever this is that maybe you and your partner, maybe you guys are working financially with a partner and investing in some sort of business. There's something that wants to start, because the Page of Pentacles is the start of something. So it could just be this is a fresh new beginning in your love life or something, or you and your partner are initiating something new. It does not have to be financially, but there are seeds being planted, and your spirit guides support you with this. There may even be one specific, it could be one specific ancestor or spirit guide that's assisting you. It could be a masculine energy or a loved one that was a man here on earth. Then you have the King of Wands, and this could be someone that feels more in control of their love life, and whatever they've planted, the seeds that they've planted in the past, they feel very proud of it, or that you could see the potential future, you could see the vision. And some of you guys are going to see the fruits of your labor and this vision. And it could also be this is an important man in your life. This could be a fire sign person in your life. This could be for some of you, or this is a very dominant connection. This person may give you the clarity that you're seeking about them. If this is someone from your past that you had some sort of conflict with, whether they give that to you straight up, or this is just on an energetic level or something that you hear about this person, whether they come to you or not, it's very possible. But take what applies and what resonates with you. Okay, so you do have some Capricorn energies. You do have some Aquarius energy. You also have Leo energy as well. So take what resonates. But the King of Wands can also be Sagittarius and Aries as well. And the Page of Pentacles can also be Taurus and Virgo as well. So, all right. Well, that was your reading. I hope that this resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with. And if it did, feel free to give me a like. Share this video with someone. Share this channel with someone. Subscribe if you have yet to. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, I do have a special that's running right now, my spooky sale, which the information is available on my community tab if you guys are interested. And also any other readings that you guys would like to book with me, check out my website. The link will be in the description. Follow me on Instagram for exclusive content and readings that I don't always post here on YouTube. Walu readings on Instagram if you guys are interested. Email me directly if you guys have any questions about my readings or availability. And I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.